There we go. And this is gonna be a good one, I feel. Alright. So, oh, that's the wrong one. My bad. There we go. Okay, so Yätta was one of those players who was ranked pretty much #1 previously. He has been kind of delving a lot. While he was doing that, he was a Ribbon Girl main for sure. But then he kind of won everything so many times in a row that he started to play other characters. Now, previously, he's not as active, and he has been playing other characters, which has led to him kind of falling in the PR rankings. Meanwhile, Grimwood has just been kind of skyrocketing into the PR ranks, going from no rank, 9th, I believe, and then to 3rd now, the last season. So Grimwood has really been on a come up, playing several characters: Max Brass, Twintel, Coil, I think, and Min Min as well. But this one is looking really convincing by Yätta right now. And although Max Brass is strong on Buster Beach, you can never disregard Yätta on any stage, especially with a Tribe Blast. Well, okay, that's gonna be a good start for Grimwood. Jumping straight ahead with those setups. Oh, almost going for the Oki here. See if we can get that with the grenade, where you kind of hinder someone from doing anything, pushing them into the corner, where you can get them into a very easy 50-50. And he's reading Yätta really well right now, putting him into the hot pocket as well. Yätta staying here. It's a dangerous territory. Both of them have rush, but I think Grimwood can actually end this now with this round. Suddenly, this is looking way different from the first round. Now they're just taking kind of a defensive stance here. No one really wants to get in. Grimwood loses his buff mode, goes for it. Yätta could have rushed there. He could have definitely rushed there and gotten it, but he decides to save the rush. Not sure why he would want to do that, but might want to kill with the rush instead. Oh, and he gets 2 grabs in a row. Catches the Max Brass when he is at his floppiest. Oh, and tries to catch him out with the arms. Now, the second health bar of Max Brass has been activated. He is in complete buff mode, but that can also work in his favor against him if you actually hit the grenade and make them damage themselves. 10 seconds left on the clock, and this is gonna be a real tough one. Yätta wants to fight that. Oh, and Grimwood goes for the mix-up. And it's a draw! Oh, man. That's unexpected. We're gonna have an extra round here. Holy moly. Okay. Oh, man. This is so hype. Grimwood decides to go for a double grenade here. Didn't think that Yätta actually hit his arms enough, so feels confident enough to have them on both arms. And there it is, the confidence just shining through. Manages to knock Yätta out of the rush. Still gets hit a few times though. Now that explosions are starting to hit him, it can really get you out of your tempo and rhythm if you start getting damaged by your own arms. Now things are going south for Grimwood. Tries to jump forward, lunge forward with a grab, but it's so difficult to actually catch a Ribbon Girl when you're doing that. And now damage is just racking up. Yätta trying to finish this, jumps back once more and gets the first game. It's really a treat to see these two fight against each other. And this time is no exception at all. Whew. And we're gonna go to Temple Grounds for the second match here. If I can just find it. Yeah, there. And yeah, as said in chat, one more hit from that rush on the guard of Yätta would have made the fight go into Grimwood's favor. But here it is, the second game, and we're gonna have a character switch from both players. Very interesting. And I think maybe we can start to look at some player views here. Let's see if we can do that, just for a bit. Here we go. Watching from Grimwood's perspective this time around. Now, the style Grimwood has been employing with his twin tail, I'm actually not sure how to explain it, because I haven't really seen anything like it for a while. I think he's kind of found his own style within this. The one I would say that was most similar is probably Hanukkah Jamboree from St. Louis in America. Whilst Yätta's style with Min Min also is like a very interesting topic here with the megawatts. So they're both kind of finding their own styles with these kind of secondary characters, which is really cool to see. Usually you just have one style and then you have like a secondary character which you just kind of throw out. But and here you see the power of the megawatt being used in a rush. 375 damage in his favor. Oh yeah, and that's right. Maybe this actually is the main of Grimwood these days, because Max Brass was of course his main previously, but you know, things can change. Speaking as a Misango main myself. Now Yätta here trying to get that dragon arm up, but it's difficult. Grimwood is just putting on the pressure, piling it on, and has a rush available too. Tries to find a way. Yätta though goes behind that last pillar and manages to get it. Ooh, this is gonna be a tough one. Gets a rush as well. Oh, we see the exchange now. Yeah, and there it is. Yätta just using that the weight difference on the megawatt, just powering through anything that it touches in these exchanges. Okay, and Grimwood is potentially looking at a loser bracket run here if he loses this round. See if he can do it. His pressure has been impeccable, but it's when the rushes come into play where things start to change. And you also have to be really careful of being too close to Yätta when Yätta has that megawatt available. Of course, in some players, with other players, you could say that that would be a disadvantage using megawatt in close range. Okay, uses the rush as soon as he gets it. And now he has... still disadvantages in health, but at least it's closer now. Ooh, that's gonna be tough. Yätta now. Full force, 340 damage. Puts Grimwood in the deep red. Now he has to play perfectly. But it's not gonna be enough. And Yätta moving on, I believe at least. Since I'm not sure, I think it's still best of 3. To the winners finals. Oh boy, some really good matches here today.